back, roomies, to another episode of Easy Meals.
Today we're going to be making Tater Tot Casserole. So go ahead and grab your aprons. Alright, so go ahead and grab some tater tots, whatever kind you like. We have the extra crispy. Grab a can of cream of chicken. And also grab a can of cream of mushroom. Then go ahead and grab some ground beef. And last but not least, grab some Monterey and Colby Jack cheese and your Kraft singles.
So let's talk about your seasonings. You're going to need some garlic powder, your salt. Next, we'll need that Slap Your Mama. You're also going to need some onion powder, garlic powder, and onion powder, of course. Garlic salt. Last but not least, you need that pepper.
The first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and put your tater tots in the air fryer for about 10 minutes so you can go ahead and start your meat.
First, let's grab some oil our pan, and then we're going to put our meat in. This meat was kind of difficult to get out. After you put your meat in there, we're going to start breaking it up. After that, we're going to go ahead and add our seasonings. All the seasonings that we discussed earlier, we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. You know how you like your ground beef, so season it however much you want. You can season it a lot, season it a little. It doesn't really matter, but as long as you got it to your liking. After we add our seasonings and our meat, we're going to break it up again, and we're just going to make sure that seasoning get everywhere. Stir it. Don't be shy with it. Make sure it get everywhere. And keep breaking it up. It's called ground beef, not chuck beef. And then once we got it nice and brown, we're going to turn that eye off. And we're going to get ready to start making our casserole.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and grab our cream of chicken first. We're going to lay that on the bottom of the pan just so nothing sticks. So we're going to make sure every single corner is covered in that cream of chicken. Then we're going to go ahead and reach for that ground beef and put our first layer of that down. So I'm just going to go row by row, making sure it's filled up. It's looking good already. Look at the juices coming off of that. And then mix it in just a little bit. We want everything to be married together. Now we're going to go ahead and start with our first layer of tater tots. You don't want to do too much because then it's going to overfill the pan. So do a thin layer of tater tots and go ahead and start adding on that Monterey and Colby Jack cheese. You want to fill in all of those gaps in between those tater tots because you want it to seal everything together. Now we're taking that cream of mushroom. We're going to do the same thing we did with the cream of chicken and just slather it all across everything that's underneath it, covering all those corners so that it can seal everything together. Another round of ground beef. And another round of tater tots. Go ahead and use the rest of those. Then we're going to add some more cheese to the top. And that's when we grab our singles. Now you can put them on real big like that, or you can start splitting them in half, which is what I kind of prefer. I think it melts just a little bit better. So just ripping those in half and making sure I'm getting into those corners as well. And just because I'm going to add a little bit more cheese in those gaps, you know, I really love me some cheese, so that's what I'm going to do. Then take that foil and cover the top. Make sure it's real tight. You don't want it to dry out. We're going to put it into the oven for 45 minutes with the foil on and the last 10 minutes without it at 375 degrees.
That's our time. So let's go ahead and take this thing out the oven and get a good look at it.
Alright, so this is fresh and hot out of the oven, so let's go ahead and give it a try.
Yes, this is looking really good. Cheesy. I'm excited just to bite into this, y'all.
Y'all know. Get into it. No, mess it up.
Hey, hot. Yeah, I'm going back in for a second bite, actually.
Tater Tot Casserole.
It's different yet familiar because it combines everything that you already know. Ground beef, tater tots, cheese, creamy chicken, like cream mushroom. But throw all that together, you got tater tot casserole. This is something you just like walk in the pantry and make up.
This is one of my mom's favorite recipes. I loved growing up on this. It was so simple. You guys have absolutely got to try this. You won't regret it.
You will not. Trust me, you will not.
I could eat this whole thing. Look at that cheese coming up. Look at that. Glorious.
And hot, fresh out the oven. Fresh out the bed.
Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and continue throwing down. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell notification so you know when we're posting new videos.
Because we're coming. So you need to stay beautiful, stay healthy, and we will stay seeing y'all later.